Legend of Total War here, and today we've got a double dose of disaster battle for you. Playing as the Ice Court, we're going up against the Ironclaw Orcs. So we've got this battle to do, and then another one after this. So Gorbad Ironclaw with a pretty basic army and a War army. We've got Lightning Strike because we're the attacker, so we can do that, but it still ends up in a valiant defeat. If we have a look at the battle difficulty, everything's on maximum. Let's jump in here, and while the battle's loading up, I'll read out the email because there's a lot of context here. So he says, I'm playing as Katerin of Kislev. I'm allied with Karl Franz, and he's in trouble. Altdorf has been under siege for 8 turns by 2 Ironclaw Orc armies, plus their War armies. I have been fighting my way down to try to save Altdorf. If Altdorf falls, it's the end of Karl Franz's faction. I got down to within 1 move of Altdorf, worrying on every end turn that the Altdorf garrison would get overrun. Gorbad left the siege area and came to get me with his War army. I retreated, and now I am attacking him with Lightning Strike, so I have to only face 1 army at a time. I can win this battle, however, I have to win 2 battles, not just this one. I have to win this battle against Gorbad and still have my army in good enough condition to also win the next Lightning Strike battle against the remaining besiegers. I've tried this battle several times. Each time I barely beat Gorbad, but I'm so beat up that I can't pull off the next battle to lift the siege and save Karl Franz. If I don't win both battles, the Empire falls and Kislev will stand alone. Okay, so basically he wants me to win this battle without taking any casualties. Basically. So we'll see how we go. His army's not really designed for not taking damage. I tell you what, a whole bunch more light war sleds would help, but it is what it is. Luckily, we've got Katerin on the Christmas sledge, whatever. So that'll be good. Unfortunately, we don't have much Winds of Magic because that would be a great way to just get rid of Gorbad. Gorbad's really weak to Spirit Leech type attacks, like Death Frost. And unfortunately, it seems as though he hasn't focused on it because even though he's got Lightning Strike, he's definitely put some points into Magic because he's into like the second tier of Magic. He's got Heart of Winter here. Which means he probably only put 1 point into Death Frost and maybe put multiple points into Ice Sheet and 1 point into Frost Shield. So if he had put 2 points into Death Frost, I reckon that would actually mean I could get another cast in on this battle. But we'll see how we go. Because yeah, dropping it down from 10 Winds of Magic, sorry, from 11 Winds of Magic to 10, and then 9 if you go down her unique skill line, which I don't think he's done yet, but anyway, it is what it is. Or maybe he has, I don't know. Alright, so, yeah, you're going to control group 2, because I'm not going to use their magic. I want this one control group 3, and this one to be 4. Alright, so these ones, I'm going to move them over here. I want the entire army to not fire at will, to begin with. And as for our slow-moving, non-stalking infantry, put them in the forest here because we don't want them to see where we are. We want them to basically chase after our fast units as much as possible. And if they do want to go looking for our hidden units, and they'll only send like 1 or 2 units at a time, at which point we basically ambush them and smash them. So, sort of divide and conquer, I guess. So you come over here, and what we want to be doing is going over to Gorbad and try to eliminate him first. Now, I don't think we've got enough Winds of Magic to take him out. So that sucks. But what we could do is damage him a hell of a lot, and then hopefully the bullets of the Light War Sled will finish the job. That's what I'm hoping. That'd be great if that works. Good thing that Katerin has regen and this item here, although that's redundant. Because you got Death Blow, I imagine that you would have to have one of the Death Singer weapons. Okay, Gorbad Ironclaw. There's a wizard here that's level 18, and that would definitely be a high priority to kill, but I think that in terms of the limited amount of casts that we've got, we should really focus on Gorbad Ironclaw, because our heroes here could fight that wizard, that's no big deal, but Gorbad, not so much. Gorbad's very strong. This particular Gorbad. See, Legend, Gorbad's really good! No. Alright, so they're not coming at us just yet. We also need to watch out for things like cavalry, because if we get stuck fighting them, they can just pin us down. Them on themselves, on their own, is not that big of a deal. But they can pin us down and then send like the Black Orc Big Boss, or even worse, Gorbad, to come and attack us. Ooh, watch out, try to dodge that. What's our missile resistance like? Okay, that's not too bad. I'm not too worried about this one just yet. Don't think it does a ton of damage. sure we're going after Gorbad, not these other ones over here. Alright, put it on fire, Will. So it seems like a single cast of Death Frost does about 1,000 damage on Gorbad. Gorbad has 7,000 total health. I think he was taking some attrition as well. Probably vampire count attrition if I had to guess. Or maybe Zinch attrition, I have no idea. No, if it was Zinch attrition, it would look different. I'd say it's vampire count attrition. Yeah, it's not about 1,000 damage a pop. And yeah, we've only got enough Winds of Magic for one more cast. So we have to use these ones here to take him out. I mean, if we send all of our fighters to go fight him in melee, they probably would win, but they would take a ton of damage, and that's going to set us off badly for the next fight. Because, yeah, those combat stats, that he is significantly stronger than our heroes. Alright. Alright, they're casting on us over here. Want to draw them away from our forces over here. Keep them back over there. That looked like it did quite a lot of damage there. Yeah, I will probably need to go and give that a heal. Because if it gets hit again with another cast, well then it might get destroyed. We can't have that, especially considering it hasn't shot a single bullet yet. Good thing well, not really a good thing, but they were a little bit damaged, so now they're actually healed for it. I reckon charging into the Squig Herd with Katarine won't be too bad. Yeah, they actually stop her now. Previously, you would charge into cavalry and actually plow right through them. But because the Squig Herd are anti-infantry, I'm really not overly concerned about them. And yeah, Katarine was able to overcome it. You do have to somehow just... Not somehow, but for some reason, have to just keep pressing attack on it. it's a bit weird. It is what it is. So, janky mount this one. I need to go take out this one. How much damage has it done to me? Not heaps. And she's killing off them. That's good. Right. Oh, no, 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 no. No! My bear! Son of a bitch! So that cost us some ammo. But I still stand by my decision to target Gorbad instead of the other one. So what's he doing? Okay, he's using Foe Seeker. It's giving him a big speed boost. Plus, of course, just that charge speed. Boars are very fast on the charge. Alright, so let's lure him over to the Akshina ambushes and we'll just shoot him. Yeah, he can't land a hit on us. Okay, that's good. Because, yeah, Foe Seeker's over now. Oh, and we're shooting him, so that's slowing him down with Frostbite. Nice. Very, very nice. Although we just ran out of ammo. Got to be careful. The reason why I don't want them on fire at will is I don't want them wasting ammunition on things like Orc Boys. I'm fine with them shooting at Orc Boar Boy... Orc Boar Boys. No, keep moving, Katarine, keep moving. No, charging in too fast. Gonna have to fight there. Alright, get them ready to fire at will.
Yes! It is my path. It is my path.
Okay, so far so good. Have them fight as well, that should be fine. Okay, there we go. And then move that back over here. We've ambushed Gorbad. Try to get into a position where we're shooting at him, but he's not actually hitting us. That'd be great. I'm not too concerned about wasting ammo, just because he's such a high value target. Okay, we got units shooting at us. Gotta move out of there. This is why I didn't want to fight. Let's bomb this area here. Damn it, we haven't killed Gorbad yet either. Come on, get out of there. Alright, not too much damage, and honestly, that worked out pretty damn well. And we almost killed off the those units. God damn, Gorbad does not want to go down, does he? Obviously, if we just stand still, it'd be a lot easier to shoot him. But that would also make it a lot easier for him to hit us. So we don't want that. No, come on, guys. Move, move, move. Bears are actually really bad at pulling out. Okay, Gorbad's down. That's good. Alright, watch out. Because they've got... You come over here now. Okay, we're going to need to move their position somewhere else. At least we didn't take any casualties on them. Really want to try to minimize the amount of casualties being inflicted on us. Because yeah, we've got another battle to do after this. And also, if we use the post-battle loot options to heal, we might just be able to recover that light war sled. If all of our heroes end the battle at full health, then there's a possibility. It largely depends though on... Okay, don't fire at will. It depends on whether or not we're going to get a lot of captives, I guess. Sometimes I feel like it's a bit random. Alright, this one here shooting at... God, this is the downside to lightning striking, but the other side of the coin is you got to deal with a whole other army, so it's definitely better. It's just... Wish we could have dealt with just one army and also not be tired. Unfortunately, you can't just rest to recover the fatigue. Alright, looks like we're out of that, but now we've got to deal with this guy here. And get Katerin in there. And these ones, yeah, still need to get them out of this position because we're sort of luring them over this way. Now, this guy here shouldn't be quite as dangerous as Gorbad by quite a large margin. Okay, you can fire at will there now. But I would prefer not to fight him in melee. Prefer to shoot him. It would be better for us. Still got to get rid of that fucking thing. And this guy here is too slow. Yeah, chase after Katerin because she's the fastest in this army. Okay, that guy could still potentially fully heal. Get in over here. Okay, go try to take out that bolt thrower. Yeah, the problem here is like he hasn't got all the bonuses to like increase the area of influence of this or the effect duration. So got to get in quite tight if we want it to get these two to attack it, because it's going after this one. That one there's already taken loads of damage. Okay, you two haven't taken much damage either. Get in there. Cover some of the health on the war sleds as well. Alright, looks like we've got a bit of an opportunity here to hit those Orc Boar boys. Let's take it. Alright, we've got to get out from here because we're about to get pinned down. How are we going against this one? It's doing okay. They hit pretty damn hard. Just is what it is. Pushing and healing there. If we could try to cycle charge into his rear, that would be good. But I guess I've got to get out of here. Good, good. That one's gone. There's that wizard. I want to kill that one, obviously. Don't get shot by them. How do we go with this? It's still on the bolt throwers. Make sure he dies. Make sure he dies. Get it? Just... Can we shoot him quick before these guys arrive? No, look. He'll either rally or he won't, but just get the fuck out of there because it's about to get... It's about to get dicey because there's nowhere further to run. Katerin's getting really good damage inflicted. You should have given that item over to someone else. I guess it doesn't really matter that much. You just got so many patriarchs. Alright, let's see if we can get... No, don't shoot at trash. Because Katerin can take out all the infantry. That shouldn't be a problem at all. Alright, you guys move around over this way. So far, the only casualty we've taken is the light war sled due to that fucker's bloody magic. Gotta pay him back. Alright, let's get a bit of a heal in. Good. They only need to be in it for the initial pressing of the button. They can move out of the way now. Okay. Alright, they should be fine a little bit more over here, and we'll get these ones around over here. I need to get to that hero and try to kill him. Did that other... Okay, that one came back. That's fine. Because I would prefer to kill him as opposed to having him run away and then you have to deal with him another time. Okay, they're coming over here. Man, the army feels sluggish. How's that going? Okay, they've dropped the artillery now, so no more bolt thrower shooting. They did end up doing a fair bit of damage, but at least they've been neutralized for now. Alright, keep them on the high ground, and hopefully we just like catch one or two of them as they're passing by. Got to separate them a little bit. Because we're tired, obviously our speed is significantly reduced. And they can potentially catch up with us, even though technically our speed stat is higher than us. This is, the AI gets some kind of advantage when, or just units when they're charging. They can just infinitely keep charging. What are you doing? Oh, it's probably because I told him to go into melee with it. Let's move back. Alright. Alright, I really want to resume shooting that Black Orc big boss. Only should take one or two more volleys. At least he's got wounds now, so he'll be quite slow. Hopefully just given that initial attack order, they'll actually shoot. No? Okay, fire at will, because he's the closest target. Okay, don't let him get away. Come on, shoot him. Shoot him dead. Alright, he's a goner. Alright, wizard, come out over here. Let's send control group 2 to go fight him. He's not going to be that great of a fighter, so that should be fine for us. And if we can kill him without him casting that damn spell again to smash out sleds, that'd be awesome. Ah, damn, Katarine has used up all of her regen, which means she can't be at full health. But, you know, she's definitely done her worth, and we gotta keep using her. Here's what it is. Okay, you can keep fighting them there, just keep going with that. Okay, this guy, yeah, we're not gonna end the battle at full strength. But we'll just do our best and keep on smashing. I reckon the army loss penalty for the enemy is not too far away. Let's let that guy go. It's not worth chasing after him right now. Okay, don't stand still. That would be really bad. Okay, that doesn't have any value anymore. Charge after the archers. Come on, don't get caught. Alright, if we can bring the action ambushers over here. It's also good to see that they're quite tired now as well. But yeah, if we can bring them over here and start shooting at them, that could work for us. Especially if we can use Katarine to keep charging through, because Frostbite can slow them down. Plus we've got one more use of Ice Sheet if we actually need it. Do you know what also would have really helped in this battle is some spell intensity. That would have been really handy. Alright, this one here I'm just going to leave them on fire. Well, they can shoot at whatever they want now, because that... I do really want to kill it. Okay, I could probably just keep like cycle charging through this group of shit orcs here, which will stop them from moving. Get them over here to shoot the last of them, and these ones here won't interfere. And then get them back into hiding before they turn around and get us. Yeah, the thing is with the heroes, you kind of want them to be at full health because they take some of the post-battle loot captives in order to heal. And so if they're at full health, that means more of our replenishment can go to the other units, especially the Warbear Riders. Sorry, not the Warbear Riders, the Light War Sleds. Those are our best units. Sort of. They're our most versatile units and they're tactically useful. Okay, don't stand still. Alright. Alright, I'm going to try to get back in there and fight that orc shaman. And we want to kill them to the last orc, ideally, just because otherwise you've got to fight them again later. And I'm not worried about ammunitions. In fact, if we lose enough ammo to not inflict the army losses early, that's fine, because we've really got them by the balls now. Look at the bounce power, it's all looking good. Now it's a case of just ripping them to pieces. And I think we've got to watch out for are units that can fire back at us. Okay, so we've still got a few heals left. Trying to kill the shaman. We're gonna start falling back. Start falling back. Come on, no, don't let them get us. Don't take a casualty. I'll be really mad at you if you die. Okay, good, they broke. Okay, move back. Move back. Actually, stop firing because this guy's coming through here. Let's see if I can just get at him. Move back to here and then resume firing. Cool, just have to get a bit further back. Good. That's a stupid attack to use. That's not going to do anything against this. That's what they should be using against our warbear riders. Come on, get him. Come on, he's nearly dead. Level 18 hero getting killed is a big win if we can pull it off. How fast is he? Are we gonna... Oh, we're not faster than him. Please don't shoot at the fucking garbage over this way. He seems like he's closer. Don't shoot into the dirt. Shoot him. Shoot this. Come on. Oh, damn it. He's still got 400 health left. I need a whole nother volley. I don't think we're gonna kill him. Oh well, another battle then. Come on, bullets. No. Just out of range, and he's not going to rally. It's okay, there's still a very high possibility he is not going to even reach level 19 as opposed to getting to level 20, which is immortality for him. And hopefully you've still got enough movement to finish him off. Alright. Alright, still got a little bit more healing over here we can do for them. Don't need to bother with healing that one as long as it doesn't take casualty. The remaining entities that are damaged will get fully healed. Alright, let's bring out these units here. And, oh, never mind. I was going to say, let's start dealing with the rest of them. But yeah, I didn't even need the other units. Cool. And yeah, we run them down and dish out as much damage as we possibly can. Alright, I think it's safe to say that we did not get the shit kicked out of us in this battle, and we should be in good enough shape to attempt the next battle without it being a pointless effort. Now, I don't know if the remainder of this army is going to stand in the way of the army, because I haven't seen what's happening on the campaign map yet. So in terms of actual casualties, I only took that one, but it won't be considered one because it's like there's multiple Kislevites on it. But that was the only casualty we took. And of course, we didn't end the battle at full health for Katerin or some of these heroes, but it is what it is. Alright, let's do another one of those. Just in case one of them had a little bit of health left to recover. Okay, cool. Done that. So, I'd say winning that battle, yeah, definitely not difficult to win it. Getting it with, like, next to no casualties, yeah, that's pretty tough to do. I mean, because we were tired, it really allowed Gorbad and this fucking Black Orc Big Boss to catch up to us. And, of course, the spell... Hang on. If that one did 5 kills and I took 13 casualties, where'd the 8 come from? Alright, if I take that replenishment, it's not going to recover any of the Warbear Riders. Sorry, Warbear Riders. Light War Sled. but all the infantry will be in better shape. Not perfect shape. Ooh, that's bad. Too much orthodoxy. Interesting. Yeah, go with the replenishment.
Send them to the labor camps.
Alright. And yeah, there's vampire count attrition. Gorbad's defeat trait, which is a very bad defeat trait. Well, it's just not very good. Alright, let's have a look here and what you've done. Okay, so you did get Ice Mistress, so you... Yeah, because the original cost would have been 12 Winds of Magic. Right, it seems like you're trying to rush towards Greater Arcane Conduit. Now, we've only got 1 point to spend.
Mistress of Ice.
And that's not going to get us to Greater Arcane Conduit. The next level up will, but that will require us to win this battle here. So that's what we're dealing with. Okay, plus the War Forces. I think we have to get rid of the remnants of this one here first, but that's no big deal. That might give us another opportunity. Yeah, that'll give us an opportunity to heal, and maybe I can recover them in that battle. Maybe. But let's get some levels up sorted first, because every little bit will definitely help. Guardian's Call will help as well. We don't need anything else here. Having some summons. It's good. More health is good. Yep. Okay, and as for Katerin, if I put the point into Deathfrost, here's the thing, that might not be what he wants to do. Maybe he doesn't mind not having Deathfrost upgraded. Personally, I think it would have been better to not put that extra point into Ice Sheet and instead put it into Deathfrost, because you can actually get Ice Sheet. Let's have a look. How much does it cost at the moment? It costs 2 Winds of Magic. Well, there is it under Tenants? Which one is it? Yeah, this one here. Winds of Magic cost -2 for Common, Law of Ice, and Law of Tempest spells. Well, here's the thing. You might think, oh, but that'll make that spell free. Well, actually, no, it doesn't, because I've actually played the campaign enough to have obtained this, and it will still cost you 1 Winds of Magic. So it's actually only dropping off one Winds. So, if you really wanted cheap Ice Sheet, you only need 1 point put into it, and you can put the other second point into Deathfrost. Now, that being said, there is an abundance of skill points, so you can still put 5 in this area here. That's fine. It's entirely up to you, I guess. Frost Affinity would also be good. Campaign movement range, extra speed. But yeah, if you did go for the Greater Arcane Conduit, that also comes with Spell Mastery plus 15%, you know, giving a bit of extra damage on that. And that would actually be better than reducing the Winds of Magic cost. It's just that that can be obtained now, that cannot be obtained now. And it really comes down to this. Do we need that spell to defeat this Shaman here? It's only got 4,000 health. And yeah, I would say 3 casts probably won't kill him. 4 casts will. But what if you've got an item? Let me have a look here. What do you got? Do you have no arcane items whatsoever? Yeah, you got Death Singer. Okay, well, if you don't have any way of generating any additional Winds of Magic, then yeah, it'll only be 3 casts. Hey, that sounds... Why aren't you equipping some of this stuff here? Some stuff's bloody good. Just sitting here not being used. This one have spell resistance? No, so don't worry about the other tricks of shards. Useless, because you can't have negative spell resistance. It doesn't do anything. Okay, well, that should help a fair bit. Yeah, look, I won't put the point into that. I'll let him decide what he wants to do with it. So yeah, let's have a look at Carl Franz and his situation. And I just want to have a look at the campaign before I charge in here. So, yeah, not allowed to have any tier advantage for the Great Orthodoxy. Are they also at war with the Ironclaw Orcs? No. Okay, so they're not going to generate more problems for that. So this is causing you research rate reduction, devotion, Ice Court training cost plus 52%. Wow. So who are they at war with? Basically, you want to try to avoid fighting... actually, no, all of those are fine because they're all Chaos factions. That'll all work for Katerin as well. Hey, at least he's still alive, so that's good. You don't have to worry about that in this campaign. Honestly, your campaign seems to be going pretty well for turn 38. You've got this well under control here, but yeah, you just wanted to save Karl Franz. Understandably so, I guess. This is your campaign up there. It's costing you to go and save him, and yeah, whatever. Plus, when we get over here, oh wait, if we attack Altdorf and lightning strike, then the garrison doesn't show up. And how about there's nothing left. Okay, so yeah, we'll lightning strike. All right, let's get rid of this one here first, because it's blocking our way. If we lightning strike, yeah, we need to fight this manually so that I can heal them, so that we're in perfect shape if possible. All right, we don't need to record this battle here. It'll be super easy. Okay, so easy battle, and we use this opportunity to fully heal the heroes. So hopefully we'll get some post-battle loot options to recover specifically the war sleds, because they're super bloody good. But we'll see how we go. Now, just in hindsight, it's too late now. But what we could have actually done if we hadn't launched the attack to begin with, when you take attrition over the end turn and take a tiny little bit of attrition on your war sleds, right? What you can do, because it'll say 3, even if you take like one tiny little sliver of a bit of damage, right? If you merge them, one of them will go to 4 entities, and the other will still remain at 3. So basically, you gain an extra entity back from that. Look at that recovery. That's because it all just gets concentrated on only the damaged units. If we didn't take that fucking casualty from that fucking wizard, it would have been back to full health. But at least this one's back to full health, so that's great. At least I think it is. Yeah, 4. Okay, cool. So the army's in better shape now than it was at the very beginning of the video. So that's good. That's back to basically the same strength as it was. Okay, so, yeah, we didn't gain a level up there, so... Oh, that's actually quite a lot of experience. Maybe the war was taken into consideration for it? I don't know, maybe. Whatever. Alright, here we go. Actually, we got some levels up. Let's do that for them, because you never know how much of a difference that could make. Because I'm probably going to be lightning striking again. Good. Oh, we're suffering plague as well. Did we have that before? So this is costing us ammunition, armor, and melee defense. Did we have that at the beginning of the video? Let's check, actually. Let's check. What I'll do here, if we go save game, we can go like this, and then I can load up the original one. If I go to this one here, that's the original one, and I just want to check to see if we had the plague in the very first battle. And also, I'll show you that little trick as well with the thing, and then we'll just go straight back over there. Because yeah, this is not a legendary difficulty. Because the only way we could have contracted the plague is if Gorbad's army had the plague. I didn't check for this kind of stuff. Just out of curiosity. He didn't have a plague. How did we get that fucking plague? Just from fighting in the area. Oh no, we had the plague. It just wasn't showing up in the thing. But yeah, we had it. Okay, yeah, so if we do this, see, that one goes to 4 and that one remains at 3. Because as soon as you go into the battle, it knocks off all the health of the one that's already technically dead. Anyway, that's what we should have done right from the get-go there. So now we'll make that attack. But yeah, we had the plague the whole time. There's nothing I could have done about it. I didn't cause the plague to occur. I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't my fault. Because I didn't know we had it. I guess that was another thing that contributed to his army not performing as well. I mean, it was costing him, I think, some melee defense and ammunition. Let me have a look at that again. So yeah, ammunition 20%, armor 15, melee defense 4. Yeah, that would hurt a fair bit. Okay, and then on top of that, lightning striking being tired. Alright, let's strike at Bartorg here and try to save Karl Franz. Okay, so Settlement Garrison will come out and help us, but that's pretty fucking worthless. And lightning striking would deny them and also deny these. Still a valiant defeat in auto resolve. So, alright, we just need to do a good job. Let's jump in and see what we can do. Alright, so coming up with a plan for this one. It would be good if we could also ensure that our army doesn't get wrecked in this fight. First thing that we should do is snipe the enemy lord. I don't think I've got enough magic to fully wipe him out with magic. It should be bloody close. Yeah, just the same control groups as before, because that worked out very nicely with the action ambushes. They provided, you know, decent amount of value without causing any real complications for us. These ones here, they'll just go straight to it, so we want to make it more difficult for them to do that. And a lot of our units they just need time in order to deliver a lot of value, especially Katarin's sled. And these ones here just takes time, and they're just going to ignore us. So give them no choice but to fight us. That's what we want here. Make sure everyone is not firing at will. And Katarin, go and sort out that lord over there. Now, the thing is, after this battle here, he should have enough experience to get Greater Arcane Conduit, because I'm assuming that's what he was going to go for. Which is why I didn't put it into Death Frost. The thing is, if I did put that point to Death Frost, I'm pretty sure I would have enough Winds of Magic to actually kill... Oh, that's... to kill this fucking goblin here. Alright, Mangless Squigs are... I'd actually prefer to shoot them. That's... Okay. Oh, I didn't cast it. Oh, probably because I used that ability. That's right. Cancelled it. It's okay, no big deal, because we need time to generate the Winds of Magic. Yeah. Getting stuck on something there. Yeah, no longer does this just plow through everything. You can very easily get stuck. As we can see here. Oh, trolls can really get stuck. Okay. Oh, shit. And of course, because we're tired again. Oh, jeez, those Mangless Squigs are causing us some problems. Can we do, I don't really like what's happening here. Let's just, Oh, hang on, this will help us as well. Oh, what are you doing over there? Shit. Oh, God. This is, I made some blunders right away, didn't I? I need to get over here and save her. Holy shit. Get out of there. You stay there. Oh, God, we just can't get out of this. Yeah, if your army was smashed, this would be a real big problem. So, I feel like I'm on the back foot at the moment, just because we're slow, and they're not. And I just can't fucking get my damn heroes out of there. Because it would be a fucking shame to lose them. But they are just so fucking stuck. Where'd that damn lord go? I can't focus on that one right now. We can kill that one anytime. Get these out of here. Since we've got limited Winds of Magic. No, that one can stay. That's fine. Come on. It's okay if they rout. Just don't friggin' die. That's all. This has also got a lot more monsters in it than the previous battle. So I only had a couple to worry about in that one. This one is a hell of a lot more. Alright, let's pop down a bombardment here. We should still be able to pop down the same number of what's it called? There he is. Death Frost. Okay, I'm gonna put them back on firewall because one of them's taking a fair bit. Actually, no. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Because we've got action ambushes over here, ready to go sort them out. Right, pull them out over here. Come on, get them. God damn it. AI is very bloody good at wrapping their cavalry around your heroes these days. Exactly what they've done. We're getting some of them out. It's just, it's not easy, that's all. Right, you can fire at will. Come on, get out of there. Okay, there he is. So yeah, this hasn't gone great to begin with. The bounce power's in our favor, so that's not a problem, but we want to win cleanly, and it's not clean at the moment. Alright, so the action ambushes getting shot at a little bit, but no massive harm done. Katarin's taking a lot of damage because we're just trying to get out of these fucking units' way. This guy here, if you could just, there we go, we got him out. That's good. Alright, we're good. And they haven't been discovered over there yet. That's good. Alright, that's a start at least. It's a start. Alright, get him out of there. Alright, we've got to get rid of these Orc Boarboy Biggins. They are not faster than us while we're shooting at them. So maybe a good idea to actually shoot at them. There you go. That'll be the last of the Death Frosts. Alright, you need to fire at will over here. So I took a little bit of damage, but no one actually died. Get them all together and we'll get some heals. Go into the forest. I want them to stop chasing after us. Oh, fucking hell, these cavalry are friggin' relentless. And they're very good at wrapping around me. Maybe I should use this to slow them down. Because if I could just get my war sleds over here, they'll sort it out. Okay, there we go. Alright, we haven't killed the great goblin shaman, and we're out of magic now. Alright, I've got to get rid of this one here with our war sleds. Alright, bit of a scramble there at the start. That wasn't ideal, but I think overall we still traded well for balance of power. It's just that it looked a little bit dicey. And at least it wore out some of their units a fair bit, so it puts us a bit more of an even footing in terms of speed. Right, I can still do another cast of this, because I think that's their fastest unit. Aside from that one, that one's not anywhere near as much of a threat though. Okay. So they're all together. Good, get a nice big heal. The Trollhammer torpedoes, those would be really good to take out the giants. Because I don't think we've got enough ammunition with everything over here to sort everything out. Okay, I really don't want to be shooting at the Goblin Wolf Riders. It's just kind of a waste of ammo. Also, we need to heal this light war sled, because it's still got all of its entities, but they haven't got full health. So I'm trying to just get it away. Okay, there we go. Oh, I really don't want to be going into this forest here. I don't have a choice. It's going to slow them down as well. And the trolls are blocking those units. Get them out. Yeah, it's going to affect their speed as well, but... Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm going to send Catarin back in over here to charge that one. Oh, no, no. This is a really bad unit to get caught by those types of cavalry if they're in decent numbers. If we get their numbers down a bit more, it's a lot easier to pull out from them. If Catarin can help by hitting them in the rear, because they're mainly trying to take this out at the moment. And that's fine, let them do that. Okay, you guys come back out, draw them back away. Did we break them? Because it'd be really good if they did break. Why are you out of your control group? Trolls broke. This one. Okay, let's try to get out of it again. No, get back out this way. Good. Yeah, if they just send a couple units over there at a time, that's fine. Come on. Sometimes you just gotta keep fighting because you just can't get out of it. They're so close to being wrecked. Get my hands out. Good. Taking out those snarling pump wagons is good. No casualties on the action ambushes. Please don't destroy one. Don't destroy one. Okay, good. Good to spread the damage out. Alright, good. The Orc Boar Boy Biggins are defeated. And that's probably one of the more dangerous units I've got to deal with. Oh, no. Okay. Every time they cast a spell like that, I'll clench your ass cheeks, because I don't know how much damage they're actually going to end up doing. Okay, we've got those Mangless Greeks. I was actually really surprised how much damage they did to us, because they're anti-infantry. Alright. Alright, I gotta get them over to the Patriarchs for some more healing. Of course, we still haven't killed the enemy lord yet. Don't charge into that one. Okay, a bit more. Yeah, no point sitting around trying to recover fatigue. The difference between, like, very tired and exhausted is pretty much negligible, because while you're running, they just become exhausted again straight away. Okay, make sure everybody gets a heal. That would be very good. Now, I'm not 100% confident that Katarin's going to do a good job charging into this one at melee, but that one's such a terrible fighter that she's the only one that's going to be fast enough to be able to catch it, because, well, our speed is higher than his, plus we'll have the frostbite attacks. Not overly concerned about what they want to shoot at now, as long as they shoot at something, it's all good. Actually, go back into the forest. Can these hide? No. Let's squeeze in through. If I can lure the... Please tell me they're not firing well. Yeah. If I can lure the entire army back over here, I could bring out the rest of our troops now if we really want to. Oh crap, there's another orc war begin. I didn't realize there was two. I really should have paid attention to how many there were of them. Okay, well, look, all of our guys here to fight that should be fine as long as nothing else gets in the way. Which they definitely will. Your hidden units are revealed. Which ones? Oh, there was one over here that was stalking. Okay, we've routed him. Hopefully we can kill him. We are dishing out damage to him. I got no more magic I can use on that. And you can see how fucking slow it makes us coming through the forest here. Don't shoot right now. Be just a waste of ammo. Maybe it'd be a good idea to actually lure them. Okay, maybe time to bring these out. Probably over here would be best. Did we get him? Oh, we got him. Nice. Kind of expected that to take a bit longer. Because, yeah, those Orc Boy Biggins, it would be better to just shoot them with our guys over here. Because they're anti-large. They're pretty damn dangerous. But good, with the enemy general killed, that is very good for us. Okay, bring them over here, see if we can get those trolls, because they're, you know, searching for us. Even though they should be aware of us, because that was the last place they actually saw us there. Okay, let's try to get in another heal. Group hug, everyone. Make sure everyone gets one. Alright, also, now the enemy army isn't so, like, bomb rushing us anymore, and so they're just sort of moseying on in, and they're also quite tired, so they're going to mosey in a lot slower. Yeah, if we want to... No, not control group 3, but if the rest of them want to fight, that's okay. I'll fight that one. It's almost in position here. I may need to just get into position a bit quicker, even if it means ugly formations. Okay, start firing a will again. Yeah, don't want her fighting that. Don't even know why I bothered. Okay, make sure they're on fire at will. Come on. No, get away from that. Alright, good. Good, good. Okay, now I just need these to slow them down as much as we possibly can. They are sending in this way. Wasn't the greatest formation, just didn't have time to get set up for that. Bringing these guys over here to try to help out. Heals in. This one's pretty badly damaged. Let's move her back. If we could stop this one from shooting at us, that'd be great. We just get rid of them. Okay, if we could fire at that one, it'd be great. Turn around. Move this up. Come on, actually, let's get over here. Okay, the overall damage being done to us here is not too bad. We've only taken a handful of actual casualties so far. Get her over here. Oh, there's giants in there. Probably would not... Oh, the fuck is back. Good idea to start shooting at them, I think. Try to get them out of it. Come on, hurry up, guys. You're going to show up, it's going to be too late. The battle's going to be over. Yeah, it's just fucking nuisance. Good, none of them have taken any casualties yet. Good, there's the army losses. Cool. Yeah, we took a lot more damage in this one than the first battle. I think it's because even though Gorbad is a legendary lord, he didn't actually have a full stack. This army was a bit more difficult to deal with the tactics that we were trying to employ. But, that being said, I only took like 5 casualties? I think I only took 5 casualties. So we may actually end up in pretty damn good shape after this. Well, actually no, because most of the recovery is going to go to the heroes. Because they're not at full strength. Action has got here too late. And there's those giants, but honestly the giants aren't that big of a deal. I wouldn't worry about them too much. About running them down. Just trying to get as much healing in as we possibly can. Doesn't matter about healing them anymore. Yeah, just recover as much as we can. Okay, maybe there's a chance we can kill that giant. Because we should still have enough movement to attack them again. Yep, we got rid of it. Good. Alright, so yeah, everyone's maxed out their heals. Okay, cool. And there we go, got through it. 7 casualties, so there was 2 extra casualties that I didn't account for. So yeah, when I hit the post-battle loot option to heal, because the heroes, they're not at full health, I think they're going to absorb quite a bit of it. But you can attack this army again, just like we did the first army, and heal fully. Alright, let's have a look here. Yeah. So don't fully heal with that one. But yeah. Do it again. As in, attack them again. Let me just see. Should we get that replenishment? No, I think go for the money.
They are not.
Since Altdorf has been lifted, the siege has been lifted. Let me just have a quick look. Okay, you actually don't have enough movement to get them. Which means that they could still launch the attack on Altdorf. Well, you're not going anywhere. Oh, and there's more reinforcements coming in over here. But yeah, I don't have enough movement to get them. There is another thing. Okay, so here's a little trick. So there's army over here, right? Oh, you don't want to have to fight 2 fucking armies at once. God damn, it really set you up badly here, didn't it? Because, yeah, what are you supposed to do? Just out of movement. There's no way we were ever going to, like, auto-resolve win that or wipe it out. I mean, it came at it in almost full strength. And without the ability to attack it and finish it off. And then there's still this one here. Like, that one should be able to reach Altdorf. And Altdorf has nothing left. If they occupy it, then it's finished. But, you know, I don't know what else I can do differently than what you can do. So, if they do attack you, I don't know, you just might have to back off. I imagine that you didn't know that army was there. But yeah, this is pretty typical of the Greenskins. They just have, like, unlimited fucking armies, it seems. It's not exactly the strongest army ever. It's just, when you add in the Wa as well, especially the Orc Boar Boys, they're such a pain in the ass to deal with. And they'll just throw both of them at you. If they attack you, you will be able to back off back here. Going into channeling stance now will allow you to generate 25 Winds of Magic. So that Winds of Magic will be added onto your pool the moment you hit end turn. Also, you've got the 3 points over here, so if you want to, you can go Earthing, Greater Arcane Conduit, and get Death Frost if you want. But I'll leave that up to you as to what you want to do there. Anyway, guys, that's the end of this one. I lifted the siege. I still don't really see Karl Franz surviving that situation. You just kind of got there too late. It is what it is. Anyway, that's the end of this one. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something. Appreciate you, and we'll see you next time. Later, guys.